If you're ready for a review of Jellystone Delaware Beaches, make some noise. Hi, welcome to Jellyheads TV. We recently stayed at the Jellystone Park in Lincoln, Delaware. That's Jellystone Delaware Beaches. It's about 30 minutes from Rehoboth Beach and Cape Henlopen State Park, right off of Route 1 in Sussex County, Delaware. We were there the third weekend in April for Cindy Bear's Sweet Tooth Weekend. The folks at Delaware Beaches were kind enough to host us for the weekend. We had a cabin and a golf cart for the weekend. We stayed in a luxury cabin. That's their highest end cabin. I will say that the 3 cabin types that they have at Delaware Beaches, well, 4 counting the luxury accessible, they all have full bathrooms. They all have some sort of kitchen facility. The luxuries are the largest, and they do have a separate bedroom where 2 of the beds are versus 2 beds in the main room and then 2 beds in the separate bedroom. We had a great time while we were there. We hit up all the activities as much as we could. We were only there for about a day and a half, came in Friday midday, and we had to leave early Sunday morning. So really we had the second half of Friday and all day Saturday to enjoy ourselves at the park. The staff, phenomenal, top notch, really interactive with the kids. Saw lots of the bears, Cindy, Yogi, and Boo Boo. At various activities. They would show up, they would spend a lot of time with the kids in the park, so they weren't like sort of quick photo op appearances. They were very interactive. And then again, there were activities really starting about 5 o'clock Friday, and then every couple of hours there were activities at 5 and 7 on Friday, starting with the s'mores social that they had at their pavilion at 5 o'clock on Friday. 7 o'clock Friday, they showed a movie. We didn't stay too long for that. It was the original Willy Wonka's Chocolate Factory movie. We did check it out, and then we sort of headed back and turned in for the evening, hung out with our neighbors at the cabin next door, who actually are our real life neighbors. Lo and behold, we showed up and they were staying in the cabin next to us. We didn't even know they were coming. The activities on Saturday at 9 a.m., the kids could wake up a bear. It was Cindy Bear in this case. It was actually the Bear's Den. It was the cabin right next to ours. At 11 a.m., they had a donut eating contest. We've got some footage of that. It was pretty hilarious. Then at 1 p.m. on Saturday, they had candy bar bingo. At 3 o'clock on Saturday, they did their hay rides. At 5 o'clock, they had a craft in the rec center. And at 7 o'clock, they had their black light glow party in the rec center. So they had stuff going all day for the kids every couple of hours. And then the brand new playground that actually the Friday that we were there was the second day that the playground was fully open. They'd finished it the day before with some mulch being put in, and a pretty impressive facility, especially for a campground of that size. Obviously it was April, pool wasn't open yet, but you'll see some footage in this video of the construction that they're doing right now for 2 water slides and a splash pad that will be adjacent to the pool. The arcade wasn't open because they're almost done putting all new games and renovating that area in the arcade. So the folks at Delaware Beaches, it is a new ownership group as of last fall, putting a lot of effort and investment into the park. But as it was a great little campground. We had a blast. I can't say enough about the staff. They were phenomenal. In fact, we'll be back for certain, whether it's this summer or if we can get the additional days off. We have a few more trips already planned, or whether it's a future year, we'll definitely be back and certainly want to check out those new water amenities when those are finished. So sit tight through this video. We've got lots of footage. I checked out the existing comfort station. I went to the laundry room. We've got some footage of different activities. So a pretty good overview of the entire park. And we also have a full cabin tour posted of the cabin we were in. So check that out as well. Here we go.
You guys got to beat and bang on them pots and scream, wake up there. Ready? Count with me. 1, 2, 3.
have to completely ruin that for them and scream, hey, really loud, okay? Can we do that?
Hey! Hey!
Ready? All right. All right. So I'll say it again. No one said you people that were ready. Are you ready? Yeah! 3, 2, 1, eat!
You never realized how hard it was to eat a donut, did you? You gotta get a bite. Come on, Kirsten. I got a bite out of it.
Johnny, come on, Johnny, wait. It's harder than you thought, right? They thought it was going to be an easy piece of donut.
You had it down to a little bit.
Watch it. Oh. Oh. Oh.
That's round. You earned it.
Thank you.
So when we were down here last month, here at Jellystone Delaware Beaches, they gave us a little tour, and we were told about the new playground that was coming in. So it's here, open just in time for our stay this weekend. They finished putting the mulch in yesterday. They're going to put some grass seed in here by the swings. That's what we're starting on. So the swings right there, got a couple of the little baby swings and then some standard swings. And then this is sort of a, I guess more of an acrobatic type of playground equipment here, where you can crawl across stuff or climb across stuff. You see Abby going right now. And then some that you can hang from, and there's a slide there, and then your more traditional playground there. I'm not going to zoom in there, obviously, as other people's children, but slide and regular sort of standard playground equipment. Sunshade on the top, real nice. So they did a tremendous job. Oh, good job, Ab. So if you want to go back and look at our tour video from February, you'll see what was here before, and this is a significant improvement. Just one of the many changes and improvements they're making here at this park. This is the men's existing comfort station at Jellystone Delaware Beaches. This is your sort of traditional, bathroom stalls, urinals. Well, this is cute. The shower area, the curtains actually have yogi on them. Oh, these are nice. That is a ton of changing space. Now, it might be the accessible. Yeah, but even these, wow, yeah. And these are a little older, but these are nice. They're very large. A lot of privacy. And again, they're going to add those family-style comfort stations at the back of the park too soon. But I'm impressed. I walked in here thinking, cinder block, blah, 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 but the shower areas are huge. So a lot of privacy there, changing space and the shower. So that's the existing comfort station. This is the guest laundry here at Jellystone Delaware Beaches. We'll get the prices there. $2 a wash, $2 dryer. Not too bad. 4 dryers, 4 washers, which is actually pretty good for a campground this size. Although, since there are a ton of RV spots, and a decent number of seasonals. These might get used a lot. And right now, none of them are being used, but nice little laundry area. And we're going to take a walk inside the registration station, which is also the camp store. Jellystone Delaware Beaches. A couple people checking in. Abby's already found Ranger Smith and some dog treats. Ranger Smith was the only plushie you didn't have, right? Now she's got all 4. Some shirts on display, youth and adult. I like the sweatpants, those are cute. Some more shirts here. I like that little retro looking hoodie. Oh, new jelly. Oh, those are specifically Jellystone Delaware Beaches face masks. I have a Yogi one we got this summer. That one's specifically for this park. Some mugs and tumblers. Camping banners. Flag stand. Ah, well good, they've got my propane. We brought some. If we happen to run out, we can come down here and get more. Oh, those are cute spatulas. Campfire colors. Charcoal. Fly swatter. We'll see, okay? Spin copter. Okay, you can go look. Some dog toys. Sunglasses up there. Lots of plushies.
I think the most interesting plushie are ones like this.
Ah, yes. Is this a Squishmallow?
I think, yeah.
Yep, the famous Squishmallows.
Yep.
Great. Thank you so much.
Some basic RV supplies. A little ice cream. Drinks. A little bit here of bacon. We brought plenty of stuff for our breakfast tomorrow. It's going to be fun. And of course, your candy. What'd you find, Ab? Oh, those are cute. Those are cute dog treats. Those are the ones you grabbed for?
Yeah, I'm grabbing these too.
Okay.
They smell.
Well, construction's well underway here at Jellystone Delaware Beaches on their forthcoming splash pad and water slides. Hard at work right now. Most of it's still in the ground. All the underneath stuff where they'll have the plumbing, obviously the water will come over. But this gives you some idea, again, of the expansion area to what was, previously just the pool, that's backed by that white fencing there, that they will now come out here with their water slides and splash pad. Already a lot of progress from when we were here in February. It was just sort of cleared out dirt, so moving along nicely, and we'll see when they get finished. Sometime this summer, hopefully sooner than later for a lot of people who are making those vacation plans. Taking a little evening ride around in the golf cart that the folks here at Jellystone Delaware Beaches were nice enough to give us for the weekend. This is a hosted stay, so it's, probably worth mentioning that. We have the store there to the left. Rec center is on the other end of that building. And we're going to come up to the stop sign. This is April 16th, believe it or not. I say believe it or not because it's a little bit chilly. It's been windy all day. The winds actually died down a lot this evening, but it's going to be pretty cool tonight, I think, down in the low 40s. We'll slow down here. This is the...
There's kids behind us.
I know, they can go past us. The construction for the splash pad and water slides that are coming in here should be done sometime this summer. Gorgeous sunset tonight. And you can see the pools back by between the black construction fence and the white existing fence back there. So this whole area will be the water zone.
Always a gorgeous sunset.
Always a gorgeous sunset in these parts, yeah.
Not really when there is no sunset.
So if you're not familiar with where Jellystone Delaware Beaches is, down on just south of Milford, Delaware, in Lincoln. So about 20 to 25 minutes from the beaches, the major beaches in Delaware, and only about 20 minutes south of Dover. Really easy ride if you're coming from the north anyway, on Route 1 in Delaware. Yeah. There's lights on it, I saw. So I know, speaking to the general manager here, Brian Fikes, they were pretty busy the last 2 weekends, but you can see a lot of empty RV spots here in the middle this weekend. Easter weekend was their opening weekend, and last weekend they had a promotion for first responders and I think military as well, so it was pretty busy then. This kind of in between. It's Cindy Bear's Sweet Tooth weekend. That big field there is their activity field. That building there is the bathhouse, and then on this side they're putting in a new arcade. They had an arcade, cleared everything out, getting new games and redemption area, all that stuff. One of the things we came down here and toured in February that they were putting in is all new fire rings. You can see they all have the cooking grates on top, and what I hadn't even noticed at our cabin, surprisingly, and I guess the grates make up for this now in the fire rings. Our cabin site and the cabins around us do not have charcoal grills, and I noticed there are some RV sites that still have them, but a lot of them are now taken out, which I guess makes perfect sense, because if you have the cooking grate on your fire pit, you don't really need a standalone charcoal grill. Those things do get dirty and kind of deteriorate over time. And this back end here, you'll see it's a lot more filled in, a lot busier. This is seasonals back here, so folks that pay for the season come back. Some of them are obviously here. Some of them have just parked their RVs here, might not be here this weekend. Again, just beautiful sunset. It's a nice evening to drive through. And so this park is mostly RV sites, as we saw when we drove through here. And once upon a time, they had cabins sort of spread out, and they've now moved them this year where they're all in a row here, where we're staying. It makes things easy for housekeeping, and probably easy in some other ways. That is, yeah, that's not your friend. That's not your friend's car. Abby, in addition to her friends from home, made a friend already in the little bit of time we were here. That's one of the great things about coming to a Jellystone, or probably any sort of campground, any family campground, that you made more than one. You know, the kids all hit it off right away. And
I already made a best friend.
Play at the playground. I already made a best friend. We'll have to. Her name is Chloe. Okay. And she's right up here, actually. Driving through all it. There's really four different cabin types at this campground. Abby's stopping, staying away for her friend. There's 4 different cabin types. We came down and took a tour in February and actually saw in the 3 that we're not in tonight. They do have the tour of our cabin from this weekend. But then we're in a luxury, and there's a luxury accessible, which is laid out a little differently because it's an accessible cabin, and a comfort and a cozy. Now the nice thing is, they all have full bathrooms. They all have at least some sort of kitchenette, some sort of kitchenette facilities. So really, there's no rustic cabins here, and they're all reasonably priced, I would say, especially off-peak season. So, I mean, a lot of these Jellystones, if they have multiple cabin types, there's a pretty big... Hey, guys!
Say hi to the YouTube!
There's, hey, guys! A lot of these parks, if there's... I don't think so. There's, a pretty big disparity between, you know, the higher end, maybe larger cabins with full kitchens and sort of the rustic ones. So the interesting thing here is there's multiple cabin types, but there really isn't, I would say, a huge... I mean, our luxury has a separate bedroom, and so there's a bunk in there and there's a bunk in the main room, whereas the other types, there's just the bunks in all one room. You know, I think that any of these, they all sleep supposedly 6. I say supposedly because they're twin overfulls. And so if you've got 2 people in a full, they can fit 6. If you're like me and my wife, or we don't really want to share a full bed, they sleep 4. It really is maybe 2 minutes from Route 1 in Delaware. Very convenient access. Milford, Delaware is the closest town of any real size. Walmart, grocery stores, fast food, all there, and that's maybe 15 minutes max up the road. Probably not even 15. A little communal area there, and then this is the pavilion where we had the s'mores social earlier.
I was just here and it was super busy. Where did everyone go?
Yeah, well, it's getting to be sunset, so time for everybody to head out.
That's a lot.
There's your playgrounds. These are brand new. They actually just finished the mulch yesterday.
I barely even go to like the playground part. I just go to like whatever that part's called.
Yeah. So that part is all like stuff to kind of walk through and hang on, and you know, more of a
I'm really good at it.
skill-oriented playground. And they got the swings there. Volleyball court, which missing one post, so not really usable volleyball court right now, but a giant sand pit. So the kids do love playing in that. And most of this building is storage, but it's this end here that will be the arcade, and was the arcade, but they're redoing it, obviously. You saw the kids playing on the full-size hoop, and then they've got one lowered here for little kids to play basketball.
Go.
And, oh, there's the laundry right on the end here. Guest laundry, and comfort station and pools on the other side. Yeah, and so one of the things here is, right now, the comfort station with showers and stuff by the pool is the only one, and they're going to be putting in, however, the family-style, individual bathroom type comfort stations in the back part of the park. So right now it's tough. If you're not in a cabin or an RV with a toilet, so if you're in a tent, pop-up, something like that, and you're not close to the front of the park, you've got a bit of a haul to use a bathroom, unless you befriend someone who has one. Well, that's pretty much the grand tour, other than the golf cart rentals are new this year, and that's where they're parking them right over there. So they charge them and park them right there. Is the Bear's Den, which is right next to our cabin. And Yogi came out tonight, crashed our dinner. We were eating dinner right there. Threatened to take our food, even though he'd already eaten. And Abby gave him a hug to stop him from taking our food. So it's got the pretty nice. Got the little lights outside decorated, and little mailbox where you can leave letters to Yogi. Yes, there's a food truck here today. Barbecue and sandwiches, stuff like that, which is what we're gonna hit up for dinner. Just come up here and get the menu. That's what they got for lunch. They were open for breakfast too. We cooked our own, but our neighbors there got breakfast and it looked amazing. We got double bacon cheeseburger, some subs, different sandwiches. Whoop, wind's blowing. Pulled pork mac and cheese. That might be my dinner. Oh, there's your name, Sweet Serenity.
Chocolates and desserts.
Oh, shirts and stuff in here too. Oh, it opens up once you get in here.
Would you guys like to try a sample of our sea salt caramels?
Sea salt caramels.
You're welcome. They're a little cold, so I'm sorry if it's a little hard.
M&M bark. Oh my. Look at this. M&M bark.
I might get this. I might get this.
You might get that.
Abby, you want to try sea salt caramel? Sea salt caramel? They're hard because it's a little chili.
You got chocolate covered raisins.
I can share mine. There we go. And we have
Balls. Oh man. Look at these.